Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Dare your best predicts. The channel has given you guys the best betting strategy and betting tips. In today's video content, I have a special strategies for you. Actually, I've done some videos on this particular strategy, but now there is a modification on it. And what strategy is that? I know most people don't really put their attention on this strategy, but trust me, this particular strategy is giving some kind of crazy and let me say highly great odds, because at least in this particular strategy you can have an odd that is nothing less than 1.2 odd and 1.3 odd and above, and that's what you'll be getting on it. And what is the strategy we are talking about? This particular strategy is the corner over betting strategy. You know, some people don't usually make use of this particular strategy, but it's actually working out well if you know the steps to take. Now I would like to also welcome us to the new season. May this season favor us, and may we experience more of green light. So most of our major leagues has already started, and we are currently going to be making use of them as our sample for predicting corner over strategy. So actually, you know, betting is not always 100%, but by making use of the right strategy, surely you are going to be making it in betting. So now in today's video content, I'm going to make an example of this particular strategy with a particular team, a particular match. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, this is an example of what I'm saying. I actually don't mind this loss, but here is some strategies that I tested yesterday, and I actually deliberately added this particular corner on it, and it came out so well. Let me find it, and probably maybe I can. So before, initially, Sportsbet does not always offer this option, this market. Okay, yeah, I found it. That is the match between Nottingham Forest versus Sheffield United. As you can see here, initially I think Sportsbet does not always provide market like this. Like, actually they provide corner, but they don't provide it so less that it will reach a market value of over 7.5. In the market value of corner starts from 8.5 and above to actually it reached 12.5 corner, like predicting over or under 12.5 corner. That is the highest highest market they offer for the prediction, and for the lowest number they offered for the prediction is over 8.5. But now there are some games that the bookmakers are, most especially the Sportsbet that we are currently on, they make use of this. They bring up new markets which are 7.5. I'm sure those markets are probably, those games are probably games that they don't have high assurance that probably they are going to play this, but by following these steps you are surely going to make it in betting by using this particular strategy. Now, without wasting much of our time, don't forget we have most of our major leagues today. You know, every weekend we always have enough games to predict on. So there are strategies you can use to predict over corner. The first strategy is okay, let's go for Premier League. That is, let's first go for today's game. So another advice I'm going to advise my audience is that whenever you are watching a video of a tutorial like this, I would just want to advise you guys to make sure that you pay attention to details. I want you guys to pay attention to these details from the beginning to the end. You know, in the next 2 hours now, the Premier League games and other major leagues games, they are going to start, and if you can master this particular strategy very well before the game starts, surely you are going to have something to stick with and to win with. So today's weekend, surely everyone are expected to win at least, or let me say everyone are expected to make profit at least if they have been losing during the week. So weekend is supposed to always be a green weekend for every bettors. So now we have our games. So I'm going for Tottenham versus Manchester United. So the initial strategy I used for predicting my corner over is the Sportsbet statistics. Actually, under Sportsbet there is a particular section that when you click on it, they are going to bring out most of their average performances, right from goals, the booking, that is the yellow card, and also you are going to see if both team have been playing if both team have been conceding and scoring at the same time, that is BTCSS, both team to score, or if you want to predict corner. So that's where you are going to see everything. This is head to head, that is their head to head. We have another one which is called head to head new. This head to head new is where you are going to find the average performance of most of their past games. So yeah, this is where you are going to see the total corner they have been playing so far. As you can see here, by clicking on the head to head new, I'm sure you guys can see here, the average corner of these two teams is 14.00. The average corner. This shows how assured this game can end up in over. But I will advise you guys that when you see a big number like this, my best advice is just to go to deduct some certain points from it and predict it as the lowest market that's provided by the bookmakers. The lowest market that should be provided by the bookmakers, it should be 8.5 or 7.5. But in this kind of with this kind of statistics, because there is high assurance that in this particular match we are going to see probably 10 corner or 9 corners. So now we have 14.00 as their average corner being played. But this does not limit I will advise you guys that you shouldn't limit your evaluation to only this. This was the initial strategy I thought on my other channel, that is at their best predict, and this strategy has been it was discovered for a very long time ago, and now there's a modification on it. And what is the modification on it? Actually, if you make use of this, surely you are going to be getting something good from corner prediction, because when you are having something like this, the average corner when you are having it as 14 corner as the average corner, and by deducting 4 points from the 14, surely you are going to be getting 10. And by predicting this game as over 9 or over 10, surely you should be getting something good. But I will advise you guys to always go for the smallest market provided by the bookmakers, which is the over 8.5 corner. By going for the over 8.5 corner, it will put you on a silver edge. Now let's move on to the advanced method of predicting over corner. So we are going to be making use of this same game to explain the advanced strategy of the over 8.5 corner. So now let's move. I will introduce you guys to a particular statistics platform I use, but this should not be an advert, so I will not mention the name of the website because that's, even they have website, they have app, but I won't make mention of their name. So I'm just going to go straight to the app and do my analysis, so that if you can recognize the app, so fine, and if you cannot, it is fine, because I don't think I should be doing a promotion on that. So now let us move to the advanced stage of the analysis of over 8.5 corner on this same game. So surely by using this, we already know that this particular game should end up in over 8.5 corner. Now let us move to our advanced method. Now I'm going to go to the I move on to the web to the app, and this is the app. So on the app, I'm going to look for the match between Tottenham and Manchester United. So before we move on this particular advanced strategy of the over 8.5 corner, I want you guys to get a pen and probably a notepad, because there is one thing that we always run from, most of us, especially the art students. We always run away from it when we're in school, when we're in high school, and that is mathematics. Most of the art students, most of them don't like mathematics, and that's why many people ended up in being an art student. Now, mathematics, under this mathematics, there are some formulas that are used to solve problems and also to predict future, like to predict what might happen in the future. And that is what we are currently doing now in betting. We always try to predict the possible outcome of an event of a game. That is the future, what we are expected to happen. So nobody can be always 100% perfect in predicting the future, but at least for some people to be able to invent some formula and to work on predicting let me say 90% and 95% of what can probably happen in the future. And that's what many people in the betting realm are doing currently. They are predicting the future, which cannot be always 100% sure, but at least we should be able to do that in 90% because we are not the almighty. Now the advanced strategy goes thus. We are moving on to clicking our Premier League match. That is the match between Tottenham and Manchester United, as you can see here. So I'm clicking on the game. So under this particular platform, I'm going to be applying a mathematical formula. And what is the mathematical formula I'm talking about? You should already know it because we always made mention of it in most of our games. Like if you want to check, if you want to predict games, we always check some things before we predict it. And what is that? That is statistics. That is where you calculate the performance, the average performance of a particular event. So the frequent events that occurs between these two teams, we check the statistics of Tottenham with other past team. We check the statistics of Manchester United with other teams. Now here is where you are going to say to you, if you click on the head-to-head by using this app, by clicking on the head-to-head, now you are going to, I know this can take some of our time, but I hope you guys are ready with your pen and your notepad. The first thing you need to do is we have last 5 games of Tottenham and last 5 games of Manchester United, and we also have the last 5 games played together with each other. Now the reason I like using this app for the advanced method is because if you click on it, they are going to provide, if not always all the stats of each match, at least they are going to provide you to some certain level. Now you are going to check it one by one, the points, the total corner that each team has been able to play so far. Now I'm going to click on the match between Brentford and Tottenham. That is when they played 2-2 in their last game, and I think they played over 8.5. I think probably the total point the total corner they played in that match is 9 corner. So it's 9 corner. Now here is what we are going to look at. By clicking on the Brentford game and Tottenham, the only thing we are only concerned with is Tottenham performance with other teams in their last 5 games with other teams. Now let's move on. Don't forget, I said you guys should have your pen and your notepad with you. Now what you are going to do is just write down Tottenham on one side and write down Manchester United on one side. So you are going to label it under the Tottenham. You are going to write probably just make a jottings that will be convenient for you. Now in their match between Brentford, we are with Brentford had 3 corner and Tottenham had 6 corner. So we are only concerned with Tottenham here, and what you just need to do is write 6. You guys are going to understand what I'm doing when we are done, because this particular strategy is what we call median strategy. Sorry, don't let me say median strategy. It is called median. You know, in statistics we have mean, mode, median, and we have some other things. Sorry for the digression. And we have other things like we have the mean, median, and we have the mode. We also have the range, but what we are going to be using on this particular strategy is the median, and that's how we are going to calculate our average points they've been having. Trust me guys, this is going to take our time, but please, I want you guys to pay attention to all the details in the video content. Now we have 6 points for 6 corner for Tottenham, so I'm going to make this thing fast so that it won't take much of our time. So with Barcelona, let's just check the statistics and let's see the point they have. So with Barcelona had 8 corner and Tottenham had 9. You write down 9, so we already have 6 and 9. So the next game we have Tottenham and Shakhtar Donetsk. Let us check that. So the corner that Tottenham had is 6 corner. You write under 6. you check Lion City and Tottenham. Check the Lion City and Tottenham. Yeah, you see that we have 2 and 18. So Tottenham had 18 corner in this particular match. Now we move on to the next game, and that is West Ham and Tottenham. So I hope you guys are seeing where I'm checking the corner point. So here also you can see again Tottenham had 16 corner with West Ham 16 corner. So in their last, so this is how you are going to calculate the median. In the last 5 matches that Tottenham played with other teams, we have 2-6. If you are following up, we have 2-6. Write it out, because if you are going to do that, you are going to start writing from the lowest number to the highest number. We have 2-6, we have 9, we have 18, and we have 16. Don't forget, this is 5 figures, right from the lowest to the highest. Now when you start picking, you know I'm very sure you guys already know how to calculate the median, and if you don't know, you can follow these steps. How to calculate the median of a statistics. You have to pick, like, okay, we have 5 figures now. Pick 2 from the start counting from the biggest. Count 2 figures from the biggest. That is 16, 18 and 16. They are the biggest number we have, the 2 biggest number we have, and the 2 smallest number we have is 6 and 6. You don't forget we have 2-6 corner being played by Tottenham. So now after counting the 2 biggest number, which is 18 and 6, now we have 3 figures left. So now you start from the lowest, the double 6 that we have in the start, which is the 6 or the 2-6 we had. You count it out, and what remain in the middle, don't forget what remaining in the middle is now 9. So we do the same thing for Manchester United. So I'm not going to do this on any other match because it's going to take our time, and that's the reason why rigorous statistics of our betting analysis always takes time. Now let us move on to Manchester last 5 games with other teams. We have Manchester United and Wolves. We are only concerned with the points play, the total corner played by Manchester United. Don't forget, in this game they played 15 corner. If you check it very well, they played 15 corner, that is 8 and 7, but we are only concerned with Manchester United here. So under the Manchester United column that you jot down, I hope you guys are focusing, because you need to make a full attention to this particular thing, because the figures provided by the bookmakers on Sportybet cannot be only enough for you to start making your profit. If you have been losing very well on betting, you are going to understand what I'm saying very well, and you are going to know that paying attention to details in order to make your profit is very important. Now we have 8, that is 8 corner when Manchester United played with a Wolverhampton, and the next one is Manchester United and Athletic Bilbao. We are going to check the statistics on that also, and let us see the total corner that Manchester United had. So here we have that Manchester United had 10 corner with Athletic Bilbao. And let us move to the next game. So all these figures that you are already seeing will give you an hint that surely we are going to be expecting enough corner in this particular game. We have Manchester United and Lens, and Manchester United had 2 corner with just 2 corner with this team. And let us check another one. Dortmund and Manchester United. Manchester United had 10 corner in this particular game also. So, and the last, which is the 5th match, is Manchester United versus Real Madrid, and let us check the stats. So we are going to check the statistics, and let's see what you have here. So here Manchester United only had 4 corner with Real Madrid. They had 4 corner. Now we are going to apply the same method of the median in the statistic mathematical analysis. So you start writing from so you follow this same method of the median for the statistics, whereby you start writing from the smallest figure to the highest. I hope you don't forget what we've done so far, and don't forget to always make sure that you jot down this analysis. I notice that this thing can take time, but at least if you have an odd of the over corner of at least 3 odd by selecting up to like 4 to 5 games by doing this, surely you should be making your profit, because betting is not something that you should always be doing on just anyhow games. It is something that should be taken serious and official. Now we are going to move on by counting from the smallest number to the highest. We have the 2, we have 4, we have 8, we have 10 in 2 places, making up 5 figures. And don't forget, you count the 2 biggest number from the back and the 2 smallest number from the front, and what we have in the middle will be our median. So we have 2 and 4, which happens to be the 2 smallest figure in their last 5 statistic of their corner, and the last the 2 biggest of their stats of their statistics is 10 and 10, and we have 8 in the middle. Now for Tottenham we have 9, and for Manchester United we have 8. So by combining 9 and 8 together, surely we should be getting 17 points. So from this 17 points, by deducting 4 points from it, because don't forget, I always advise people to always deduct points from wherever calculation they've gotten. So by deducting 4 points from 17, surely we should be having 13 points. So surely we are having 13 corner. You can predict anything below this 13, like you can predict over 12, over 11, over 10. But mind you, the statistic and evaluation does not end here, because this is only the last 5 games played together. So we are moving on to the next chapter. Please, I want you guys to hold on with me, and sorry if this is really taking time, because anything that deals with making money does not you have to, it requires endurance and perseverance, because this is one of the reasons why I don't really always give people games, like free games, because doing a rigorous statistics always takes time. Now let us move on to our Tottenham Manchester United last 5 matches. This is where you are going to make a comparison method. We have what we call comparison method. You have to compare. Don't forget, after deducting 4 points from what we have here, you are going to compare it with the last 5 matches these 2 teams play together. So here we are going to start with the first match here, whereby they played 2-2. So we have to create another column for that, Tottenham and Manchester United. So I will just advise you guys not to be lazy and to only rely on what the bookmakers provided for you, because sometimes this statistic that the bookmaker will even provide can be decisive. They can decide to mislead in order to make their own money into their own pocket. So you have to avoid being deceived. Now let us move on. So here we have Tottenham Manchester United. So the first point, the 2 thing I'm seeing here, their corner is we have 6 corner for Tottenham and we have 8 corner for Manchester United, where they played 2-2. And so we are going to move on to the next chapter now, where Manchester United won by 2-0. Let us check the statistics. So we have 8 corner for Manchester United and 3 corner for Tottenham. So let us move to the top game, whereby Manchester United won by 3-2. Here you are going to see that Manchester United had 4 corner and Tottenham had 5 corner. You are going to notice that ever we've been checking this particular statistic, you are going to realize that most of their games have been ending up in over 8.5 corner. Let us check the 4th corner. We have whereby Manchester United won by 3-0. So Manchester United had 1 corner here, and Tottenham had 10 corner, another over 8.5 corner. So let us see the 5th one, which happens to be the last game, whereby Manchester United won by 3-1. The statistic is going to be Tottenham had 7 corner and Manchester United had 5 corner. So I hope you guys are jotting this down. So in the last 5 games they played with each other, we are going to start because Tottenham had 6 corners, 3 corner, 5 corner, 10 corner, and 7 corner. So you have to start it. You are going to make use of the same media method we've been using, whereby you are going to start with the smallest number. So we have 3, 5, 6, 7, and 10 for Tottenham. So don't forget, we are going to apply the median method, which is start from the back by calculating the 2 biggest number, remove it and remove the from the beginning, remove the 2 smallest number. So let us remove 3 and 5 away from the start, and let us remove 10 and 7 from the back, and so what we'll be having in the middle is 6. So the average of the average point of Tottenham, their last games with Manchester United, of the corner is 6. We have 6 here. So we are going to do the same for Manchester United. We have whereby we have 1, we have 4 corner, we have 5 corner, we have 8 corner and 8 corner. So by using the median method, if you guys don't really understand the median method of mathematics statistics, you can also make further research on YouTube to watch how to calculate median. It's very simple. So you have to calculate from the back, remove 8 and 8 away from the start because we have 5 figures. From the front, we have the smallest 2 figures, which is 1 and 4. We are going to remove it, and what we are going to have in the middle, which is called the median, is 5. Now we have 6 corner for Tottenham, we have 5 corner for Manchester United, and by calculating these two together, surely we are going to be getting 11 corner. So now between these two, don't forget, initially we had 17 corner for their last 5 matches played with other teams, and we have 11 corner with each other. So for the last 5 matches they played with other team, we decided to subtract 4 points from it, and we are still able to get 13 points. Now we are done with checking the statistics of the head-to-head with each other, and we are able to get 11 corner. So don't forget, always subtract at least 2 or 3 points from the last game they've played together. So by subtracting, for me, I will decide on subtracting 3 points from 11 points, and surely I'm going to get 8 points. So their points, the corner they had with each other, the average corner they had with each other is 11 corner. I hope you guys can realize that the difference is there. When we use the Sportybet statistics, the average corner they gave us is 14 corner. Don't forget, 14. And when we use this particular statistics, by calculating the average total corner they've had with other teams, we're able to calculate the outcome of their corner to be 17 corner. And when we did the evaluation of the average corner they should be having with each other, we are able to get 11 corner. So don't forget, for them to have 17 corner with other teams, we decided to subtract 4 from it, and we are able to get 13 corner. And when we calculated the corner they had with each other, we are able to get 11. And don't forget, the smallest number is always what you are going to be selecting whenever you want to predict over. But if you want to predict under, you always have to go for the highest number of the evaluation. Now what we are concerned about is the over. Now we are going to, between 17 and 11, the smallest point there is 11, so we are going for 11 corner to use as our statistics. Now we have already selected 11 corner to be our statistics evaluation. Now don't forget, always subtract points from whatever you have calculated. So I'm going to subtract 3 points from this 11, and I'm going to go for over 8.5 corner. You can just decide to do, okay, as you may be concerned, you can decide to subtract just 2 from the evaluation. If you decide to subtract 2 points from it, surely you are going to be having 9 points. Then you have to go for it. But there are some situations whereby the total, like the average corner they've had in their head-to-head, that is with each other, maybe higher than the average corner they've had with other teams. So don't forget, you only take the one that is smallest. If they had, let's assume, for example, in this situation where maybe this game of Tottenham Manchester United statistics, maybe in their head-to-head they had probably they had the highest, the points, the total corner they had here is much more than what they had with other teams. Then surely we are going to be going for the smallest point. So just don't forget, I hope you guys understand what we've done so far, because this thing is a mathematical process, and it's a very simple strategy to be used. It's a very simple strategy. So kindly make sure that you study this particular strategy. We have, for example, in today's date, we have just a few hours to go, at least an hour with just a few minutes. So if you can learn this particular strategy within this period, surely you are going to get something out. So wish you guys best of luck. These are their best predict. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to our channel, and also share our video if you find this content very interesting. And also don't forget, in case you are interested in joining our VIP groups on our Telegram, we have necessary details you need to follow. In case you have something that you want to ask a question, kindly drop it in the comment box if you want to ask any question. And also if you want to join our group, you can find the details of the process of joining. You can find it in the video description. Every information that you need to or further know will always be provided in the video description. And I hope this video contains the necessary information that you need to know concerning the advanced betting strategy of over 8.5 corner. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video edition. Bye.